it's Lindsay and welcome back to Blushing Pink Stitches. Today is Saturday the 4th of May and this is Flosstube number 48 and I'm back within 2 weeks. I wanted to keep on top of the filming and I would normally film on a Monday, but in the UK it is the bank holiday weekend, so everybody has the day, well not everybody, but most people have the day off on Monday. So Bella's not at preschool, Stefan's not at work, and we get to spend the day together as an extra day of the weekend, which is great. So I am taking the opportunity now. It's Saturday morning. Stefan has taken Bella to her dance class and then to shopping afterwards. So I've taken the opportunity now to sit down and film because I didn't want to leave it an extra week because next Monday is my birthday and we'll talk about a little bit more about that later. This should be a much shorter video today. So I'm going to talk to you about some whips, some new starts, some plans that I have. I've got a little bit of haul and a little bit of a shop update, some thank yous, that kind of stuff. So let's just dive right in. I wanted to start by saying thank you to everybody who has supported my website so far, whether that's went and had a look, subscribed to the newsletter, made themselves an account, bought some things from me. It's just been, I've been overwhelmed by the response so far. So I'm really excited about it. I have started charting again, so I charted 3 new things from the artist Verena Wild. They went into the shop last week, so I'm going to put pictures up on the screen of what those are. So the first one is called Prayer for a Living Planet 2. And it's got this kind of Mother Nature, Mother Earth kind of feel to it. And the details in it are just stunning. It's really lovely. The second one is called Divine Sanctuary. And it's sort of almost like a mandala sort of painting chart. Again, I really love the colours on this one. And I'm just excited for you guys to discover it and see what you think about it. And then the other one that I charted was called Pathfinder, and it's part of her Spirit Animals series. She's got a number of paintings where she focuses on spirit animals, and this is obviously of a wolf. So that is now up in my shop as well, and she does have a number of other spirit animals, and so if I get a good response to Pathfinder, then I will definitely look to chart some of her other spirit animals as well. So don't be afraid of going onto an artist's website that I chart and having a look at what artwork they have, and if there's anything there that catches your eye, let me know, and I can always ask the artist if that's something that I can chart as well. So like I said, those 3 charts have gone up in the shop, and they're there for you to see. I talked about doing a giveaway of Royal Broidery Scheme to anybody who bought a pattern from my shop in the sale. I am going to be announcing the winner of that on Monday, so keep your eye on my socials and your email if you're somebody who did buy a pattern in the sale. So that's that out of the way. So I thought we'd jump in to the whips. And there are obviously less of them because it's only been 2 weeks. So the last time that we were together, I was working on the second block of Fruits of Plenty. So I'm going to put a picture up here of what the pattern looks like when it's finished. This is the second Fruits of Plenty that I'm stitching, and I'm stitching it for my mum with colours 33 and 3608. This is on a piece of 32 count white linen, and I've finished the second block. So that is what it's looking like. You have to excuse my nails. I had an accident like last Saturday on the way. I put Bella in the car to go to dancing, and I put something in the boot of the car, and it had been raining, and my nail flicked off as I was shutting the boot. Ooh, yeah. So luckily it wasn't like half of my actual nail as well. You can see, yeah, anyway. So yeah, these are being done tomorrow. Yeah, so there you go. It's looking absolutely stunning. And I feel like maybe it's going a tad faster this time around because I'm a bit more familiar with the pattern, or I've got like a strategy of how to stitch it. I mean, it still takes me about 4 days, 4 stitching days to do a block. But there we go. There's that. Right, this one is Super Size Max Colour, a stitching shelf. The artwork is by Amy Stewart, and it's charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. A couple of people have asked me about this bag recently, and I did get this from Society 6, but it looks like they've stopped selling them, and the only ones that I can find that are like this are the Stitch in Time one with the sort of big emblem in the middle, and they're on a couple of different websites. Like one of them I think is Fine Art America, so I'm not sure. If you know where to get this bag now, let me know. Anyway, I'm going to put a picture up on the screen of where it was the last time that you saw it. It is now sitting at 13.78%. Right up. Here we go. So that's where we're at. So we're still working on this page, and we're into all of the confetti with these flowers and leaves. So, but it's looking stunning. Yeah. So really, really pleased with that. I'm yet to work on that this morning, so when I have finished filming, that is exactly what I will do. Oh, get that back in there. We're starting to get some warmer weather in the UK. So I've got this cardigan on, I might actually take it off. Yeah, we've had what feels like a mountain of rain over the last few months. It just feels like it's never going to end. Like yesterday, it rained for the entire day. And when I say it rained, it chucked it down for the entire day. There was just no let up from it. And yeah, it's kind of depressing. And you kind of get into May and you think, oh, please, let's have a little bit of nice weather. And it was saying that it was going to rain for the whole of this bank holiday weekend. And now it's saying it's going to be sunny. So let's keep our fingers crossed for sun. Because we did buy Bella a new bike, and I said to Stefan, oh, Bank Holiday Monday would be the perfect opportunity to let her have it. She doesn't know she has it yet. Practice on it in the garden, you know, maybe go out in it, that sort of thing. But then the weather was supposed to be bad, so I don't know. Anyway, we'll just play it by ear. Okay. Oh, before I forget, in my last episode, I talked about a finish that I had of Latte by Mill Hill. And I didn't put any pictures up on the screen of it. It was only after I'd edited and uploaded that I realised that I hadn't put those pictures in. By then it was too late. So I'm going to put some pictures up here. Lindsay, do it now. Editing Lindsay, put them in. Hopefully I do that. Yeah, of what that finish looked like that I gave to my mum for her birthday. Yeah, loved that kit. Anyway, living in this lovely project bag from, this is from Jess Get Stitching. I worked on Touch of Magic by Caterpillar Cross Stitch. This is what the finished piece is going to look like, and I did section 4, so this is where we're up to. So this is what it looks like in full. Started here, this was section 1, this was section 2, section 3, and then section 4 was carve the pumpkin, and then this ghost and the star. So actually that only took me a couple of days to do that. So we've just got one more section to go. And what has been making it easier are those nudge hoops that I showed you in my haul last time. Can I reach over? Not really. So I got the 3 remaining sizes of nudge hoop that I hadn't got before. Because I wasn't a massive fan of the big one, but I wanted to try out the little one. So let me reach over. I've been using this one, the number 2. Hold on a second. There we go. But my favourite so far is this one, the number 3. Because I can put like something like this. I didn't get, like, it came as a kit, and obviously with kits you don't get the biggest amount of margin. Like, this isn't a 3-inch margin, it's what, 1.5 inches, maybe 2 inches. And so fitting that into a Q-snap, you can't. Like, it would fit in there and then you wouldn't be able to really stitch on the very edge of this. Whereas if I put it in this, I can stitch right up to the edge. You can see, can you see the outline of where I've had it here? So put that there. And obviously I had to move it to do the other side, but it was just so much easier. So I do really like the smaller sizes. And I think I'll use the number 2 and the number 3 a lot to stitch on Ada and to stitch my kit pieces, basically. So there's that. I worked on a model stitch for my shop, so I can't show you that at the moment because I haven't launched that pattern, so I will talk to you about that at another time. So that was a few days. I worked on that for 4 days. And then May came around, and I'd seen a few people doing Maynia. Brenda from Maynia put her Maynia video up like she does every year. It was brilliant. There were quite a few others who had put up, you know, Maynia plans for May. And then my friend from Instagram, Siske, messaged me and said, are you doing anything for Maynia? And initially I wasn't going to. I wanted to work on whips and things like that. But I changed my mind. Mainly because I wanted a bit of fun in my life in May. Not that I don't have fun in the rest of my life, obviously, but that makes me sound like a right saddo. But I don't know, like, yeah, let's just spice it up a little bit. Let's, you know, your hobbies are supposed to be fun, right? But also, because it is my birthday in May, and it is a special birthday, so on the 13th, which is next Monday, I'm going to be 40, which blows my mind. It's a little bit scary, to be honest. I remember when my mum turned 40, I vividly remember the day, and for me to be turning 40 just seems so surreal. I don't know. Anyway, I thought, well, I could do 40 new starts for my 40th and start at the beginning of May and continue on into June. So I think that's what I'm going to do. No, I don't think. I know that's what I'm going to do. I've already started doing it. And I know for those of you that were joining, that said that they were joining in just June, I might make it a just July. I haven't made my mind up about that yet. So I don't like to mess people around. So you can do your just June if that's what you want to do. Or maybe do a just July. I don't know. I'll make up my mind about that later. Anyway, that all to say, I've been starting something every day. So it's the 4th today, so I'll start my 4th thing today. And I'm not planning this out. Like, I know some people have got planning videos where they're like, this is what I'm going to start, or these are my pile of possibilities. I don't want to do anything like that just because I'm not much of a planner. And if I say this is what I want to start, or this is what I am going to start, then I'm likely to change my mind. So I'm not going to say that. I'm just going to pick from my kits and my kitted projects, and it will be a surprise as to what I start. Anyway, on the 1st, I started a new kit that came through the post. I'd seen Sharon from Happy Valley Stitches on Instagram stitching this, and she also comes to the Essex Needles retreat. She was there in March. And she'd been stitching on this, and it's not really something that I would gravitate towards in other circumstances, but like her photos of it were lovely. And I was like, oh, I really need to get that kit. So anyway, it's High Heel Farm by Derwent Water Designs. And I really like the fact that these designs like aren't square. It's almost like the image is coming in and then fading out. I don't really know how to describe it, but I like the way that these are designed. So this came as a kit. It came with 16 count cream Ada, and then it came with all the floss on these floss cards, but I took them off of there and I put them on floss drops. So these are all of the these are all of the colours, and so I made a start, and this is where we're up to. Oh, let's put something behind it. Here we go. So I started in the middle with this blue, and then I wanted to work my way down to something that was a bit more solid. So I worked my way down here. This is the tree trunk, and then this is the wall outside the house. So it does have blends in it. There are some bits where you have to do like 1 strand of cross stitch and tent stitch. And there is a little bit of back stitch in it as well. But I really like that, and I really enjoyed working on it. So it's another pattern that I've got in Good Notes. So yeah, looking forward to going back to that. Okay, so that's a little bit of haul as well. Okay, on the 2nd, it was a Thursday, which is like my busiest day of the week. So I work on a Thursday, then I do tutoring after school, and then obviously I have to get home and do lunches for the next day, dinner, bath and bed, all of that before I can sit down and stitch. So after I'd done my stitching, 100 stitches on the stitching shelf, I looked for something that was small that I could start. And so I pulled out Quirky Quaker Fox. This is a Darling and Whimsy design. You can find her on Etsy. She does all of these really cool Quirky Quaker animals. And I think I saw Michelle from Bendy Stitchy stitching this. I mean, it must have been a few years ago now, because I've had this pattern in my stash for a while. I'm stitching this on a piece of 16 count light grey Ada that one of my subscribers kindly sent me like a sample of, and I really shouldn't have started this in the middle because I could have used this for something else, but anyway I did. So that's where we got up to. So I got really far actually, and actually when I pick this up again, this will be done. This is stitched with Burnt Orange from, what's upside down? The Gentle Art, and you can see that I ran out. So this wasn't a full skein when I put it in the bag. I think I'd used it to stitch the fox from Cottage Garden Samplings, and I just put the rest in here. So I ordered another one from Patchwork Rabbit. So yeah, it's just finishing off that border, and then there's a few black stitches for his eyes and nose, and a little bit of back stitch for his feet, and then he'll be done. He's really cute. I'd definitely be interested in getting some of the other Quirky Quakers. Have like a little Quirky Quaker display somewhere in the house. That'd be cool. Okay, and then yesterday it was my day off and Bella went to preschool in the afternoon, so I started something a bit bigger. Quite a bit bigger than Quirky Quaker Fox. I bought this pattern, this is another piece of haul, in the Artisy sale. They had a, was it a 20% off sale in April? I think so, yeah. Anyway, Christine from Stitching in the Borough has been stitching this for a while, and in her latest video she showed her progress on it, and every time she shows it I think that'd be a great chart for me to stitch for Stefan, and then I forget about it. So after her latest video I went on and bought the chart. So this is Mini New Solar System, and the artwork's by Adrian Chesterman, and obviously it's charted by Artisy. I bought the mini because I thought actually there's enough detail in the mini, and it's only 200 by 139 stitches. So my plan is to, after I finish Quick Stitch Tranquil Tulip, is to make this like a focus piece. So to stitch on it every month and get it done within a certain amount of time. So I did yesterday, I did 802 stitches and I'm on 2.88%. And that's how far we got. This is 25 count 1/1, which is the same as a stitching shelf. So yeah, look at all the details in that sun already. It's looking so good. And I'm stitching this with Royal Embroidery threads. So yeah, really enjoying that. And like I said, that will become a focus once I have finished Quick Stitch Tranquil Tulip, because that's the full coverage that I want to finish this year. Okay, those are all of my whips. So what are we at? 22 minutes. It's pretty good. So we'll go through some haul. Take this out of here. Oh, I forgot to get that piece of fabric out. Bear with me 1 second. Okay, so I'm back. Right, so firstly, I signed up for the new Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery Stitch Along. It's called the Arctic Animals Club. I'm going to put a picture or a couple of pictures up here of clues that we've had. I've been really intrigued by the Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery Stitch Alongs for a while, but just haven't taken the plunge. But I love animals, and so my friend Becky said that she'd signed up, and then I can't remember what made me take the plunge. What made me take the plunge? I can't remember. Anyway, so I signed up. So the first clue is going to come out, I think, on May the 9th. So I think that's going to be my May the 9th start. And I was thinking of stitching it using Sparkly's Winter Skies. I need to check that this is the correct size. I think it will be. So let me just show you, sorry for the crinkling, the whole of this piece of fabric. Thinking this has got a really nice Arctic kind of feel to it. Yeah, what do you think? I haven't done like a floss toss or anything, but, and I will just stitch this out of my stash, my master set of floss. But yeah, I was thinking that that would be a really lovely colour. So let me know what you think. I'll refold this up now, haven't I? Yeah, let me know what you think of that, and let me know if you've signed up to do that stitch along as well. Again, I'm not going to keep up with it. because I don't, but yeah, I really liked the pattern, or I really like the clues that have been released so far. So then my next Fabulous Houses piece came. So this is Hobbit House. And I actually had an idea for how to do these. Originally, I wanted to do them all individually. And then Brenda from Handwork Maniac is doing them all on one piece of 46 count fabric. Now, I've never stitched on a really high count like that, and I don't know how I'd get on with it. But I was thinking I might stitch it on 25 count over one on one big piece of fabric. So Stitchtastic, I've got like a light grey 25 count linen. It's not in stock at the moment, so I've signed up to see when it's available. So I was thinking that I might stitch them on that, because I really liked the way hers looked all on one piece of fabric. Yeah, and I think over one would be cool. It'd make it not so big a size. So yeah, that's my idea for that. This was I think this was a Fabric Super Sunday piece from Coffee Craft Fabrics. Look at the colour of that. That's got mermaid written all over it. I keep getting like ocean coloured fabric. I'm really drawn to it at the moment. Anyway, that's 28 count even weave. So that came. I forgot to show you that when Kaylee sent me that piece of fabric for my chatelaine, she also sent me a free needle minder. It's like a resin stamp that she's made as a needle minder. It's so pretty, so lovely. So I really wanted to show you that. I think you can get things like that on her shop. You'll have to go and have a look. So thank you very much, Kaylee. I really appreciate it. I really wanted to show you that. Yeah, I got my next stained glass Mandy Manzano pattern. So this is Merida. And actually I got Elsa the other day and I haven't printed that off. I'll do that for next time. So I've got 5 of those now. I'm just collecting them and I'll see what I'll do with them afterwards. This is a Dimensions kit that I've been looking for a little while, and then it came up on eBay. This is Afternoon in Provence. And I really like the colours of this. I love this colour of blue. And then together with like the bicycle and the flowers. I think it's just gorgeous. So I don't know whether you can stitch these separately or together. I'm not really sure how that works. But it comes with 18 count white Ada and then all of the floss that you need. This was a Facebook D-stash, a couple of Shannon Christine patterns, one called Coffee Break and then the other one called Tea Break. Oh, that's a sticker that she included in there as well. Anyway, yeah, I really liked those. I love Shannon Christine, so yeah, I'm glad I got those patterns. Another Facebook D-stash. This was a lady who was selling this kit and she has started it. This is called 3 Geishas and it's by Sunset. And it comes on a piece of printed Ada, so you can see the printed, and I'll show you a bit more closely in a minute. It's 18 count. And she has started it here, but it's only a little bit. And I figured I could unpick that and still use the floss, but you can see the printing of the fabric up here. Yeah, so I got that. This morning I was enabled by somebody on Instagram who I've forgotten now. She was stitching the Bee Queen by Tiny Modernist, and so I went and bought that this morning. She's really cool. Very summery pattern, and I love bees. I got that. Then Alyssa from E-Crafting in Colorado reminded me that Carolyn Manning was having a 25% off, like I think it was like an anniversary sale. Hold on. And their patterns are really reasonably priced anyway. So I bought 4. Beachcomber. This is the one that Georgia Girl Stitching and Brenda are stitching. And I just love the colours on it. And I was going to buy this as my first one, but then Watermelon Tourmaline caught my eye. And so I bought that one instead. So I got that one this time. Then I saw a couple of other shooting star patterns that were that were pink basically. So this one is called Lady Slipper. It's almost got like a Cherry Bakewell vibe to it as well, which I like. And this one is called Cherry Blossom, and so I had to get that. And then the last one that I got, Debbie from Mama Bear Stitchery is stitching this, and it's stunning. So you're supposed to stitch it on like a piece of dark grey or black fabric. This is stained glass sampler. And the colours just look amazing against that dark fabric. So I really wanted to get that as well. Then one of my Instagram followers messaged me and said, have you seen this Facebook D-Stash post? She'd watched my last video. There was a lady that was selling Ming Orchids and Ming Peonies by Carolyn Meacham. But she was selling them as a pair. Like I asked if she'd sell them separately and she said, oh, I'd rather sell them together. So I've got Ming Orchids, but I've managed to pick up Ming Peonies. And so I'm going to put this aside and this will be a giveaway at some point. But at the back, it also shows some of the other sort of oriental patterns that are in there. And the ones that I really like, I mean, there are a couple of dragons down here, which are quite nice. But look at these like triptych ones. You got like these oriental ducks. And then like the tree branches with the little birds in them. Yeah, I think they're really cute. There's one of... I think I've seen this recently somewhere. I can't remember where. Anyway, so yeah, I got those. And then lastly, this is another unicorn kit that I had been waiting to pay a good price for, basically on eBay. And I finally got it at a reasonable price. This is Japanese Maiden by Dimensions. It's a gold collection kit. Julie from the Essex Needles retreat, and I think she's crazy about cross stitch on Instagram. She has got this kit and is stitching it, and she stitched on it for all the kits April, and it's just stunning. And I've loved it for a long time, but it is a sort of rare out of print kit. So yeah, finally have it. So that may be one of my starts for my 40th, we'll see. And that's it. That's everything, I think. So plans are to continue on starting something every day in May and into June. When I say every day, I am going away for the weekend for my birthday at the end of May. So I don't know how much stitching I'm actually going to get done that weekend. I may take like a few small projects with me and start one a day, but I just don't know how much time I'm going to have. So what I may do is just take those 3 days off and then add them on to the end. Yeah, I may do that. Yeah. So I'm really looking forward to all of my starts. If there's something that you know that I've got as a kit or kitted up, then and you really want me to start, then please leave me a comment down below and let me know, and I will definitely put that into consideration. Life stuff. like I said, it's bank holiday weekend. Bella's gone dancing this morning and shopping. I'm taking her to a party at Soft Play after she gets back. Tomorrow we're going to some sort of like family festival in Colchester in the afternoon. It's my birthday next Monday. So I am looking forward to that. I have got, you know, Monday is my day off, so I do get to sort of chill. I have got to wait in for a mattress. When they say, oh, it's like pure adulting, yeah, I've got to wait in for a mattress on my birthday. But hey, what are you going to do? But yeah, we are going away for the weekend. I think I talked about that before. Stefan has planned a weekend away in London. So I'm really looking forward to that. Yeah, I think that's all I have to report. I can't think of anything else. So again, I just wanted to say thank you very much for all of your support with the website. I will leave it linked down below. Like I said, I will be drawing the winner of the Royal Embroidery Floss on Monday. And I think that's everything. So looking at the calendar, if I'm filming today on Saturday the 4th, I should be back on like the 18th. I won't be back on the 25th because we're going away that day. I'll try and film like on the 18th, Saturday the 18th or Monday the 20th of May. Something kind of around those lines, I think. We'll see how it goes. So I hope you're all having a lovely day. Enjoy the next couple of weeks. Hope you get a lot of stitching done. If you're in the northern hemisphere, let's hope that we get lots of sunshine and not too much rain. And if you're in the southern hemisphere, then I hope that autumn is treating you well. And I'm going to sign off. So happy stitching, guys. Bye.